can a good life be had without discipline?
For me, it can be because
Really?
discipline is part of life. Discipline is so important. For me, it is the pillar of who I am. Yeah,
Really? So,
yeah,
so would you say that discipline has helped you get to where you are in life now?
truly, truly, truly. My dad is a disciplinarian man, and I have we're seven in a family. So I'm the eldest, so I got to receive more discipline from among the rest of members of my family. So that's already been there for a long time. Yeah,
So do you all, I guess, do you all get together on holidays and laugh and talk about that? You feel as if you got the brunt of it being the first one out?
yeah, yeah. I I get a spank too, because this is the old way of disciplining children, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. We got a lot more discipline than what they get now. You
truly,
know, I, I don't remember being asked any of the questions that they get asked today. What do you want for dinner? No, you either ate you either ate what was put in front of you or you did not eat, right?
that's true. That's true.
So so do you feel as if because we got more discipline than the current generation, that I guess, will shape our future because the children are our future? So if they didn't get as much discipline, what does that look like?
In a way, our generation, our parents has this in their heart to really instill and make discipline a part of the children growing up. But in this generation, as a mom, as a
Mhm.
parent,
Okay.
I become more relaxed with that. Not to the point that I'm gonna go and dig it into my kids' head,
Hmm.
but I just want to make sure that I put it out there as a lovingly as possible, that they could understand it and integrate it into their everyday life. So sometimes I put it in a board and said, procrastination is something like that. Procrastination is still your time. So if you do your bed, you wash after the plate that you have used for dinner or lunch, it will save you time and give you more peace. And you can do a lot of things that
Okay.
you really, yeah. So I put it in the like a little board to remind them that the point that I'm angry, but to remind them that it should be done that way. They make their bed. So I make this a very beautiful phrase
Mhm.
to make them think.
Does it work?
That's why.
Okay, so is it something that you would suggest that other parents try if they're looking for different creative ideas to help with discipline for their children? To try and not to discipline them, but to build character,
Yeah,
because discipline builds character in your child. It helps reinforce healthy habits.
truly. You have to be strategic and where to put it. I put it in the fridge where they could,
Oh,
and then they read it first.
okay. The first time they see it, okay, you post it, right? And then the first time they see it, what is the reaction? What do they say?
I call it, Mom, really? Seriously? I said,
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
yes. They are teenagers, so they're not really that little,
Right, right.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's why I asked, right? Like
it,
what was their initial reaction? Because I knew it had. I knew being
Oh my.
teenagers,
Oh
they're never
my.
lost for words. They're never lost for words, right?
Yeah. And it's fun to see their faces like that. But I said resistance, if you resist, it persists, right? I mean, if you don't do it, it's there. You should have and say, hello, make me.
Yeah, because the, I think discipline is very simply discipline is having the ability to do what you need to do in the place of what you want to do in every area of your life, whether it's personal, professional. If you want to lose weight, right? When you get home from work, if you go to bed instead of taking a walk, some sort of exercise, even just dancing for 20 minutes.
I agree with that, truly.
Therein lies, or could lie, some lack of discipline.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Because it's so tempting when you have snacks in your side table. Sometimes you do that, right? You got biscuits and then some crackers.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then, of course, talk to you, but I say, hello,
They
take,
yes,
take
yes,
me, take
they
me.
talk. They talk. The cookies and the candy on the nightstand, they talk very loud. Yes, yes,
Uh,
they do. So that's another example of a lack of discipline because if you if you if snacks are your weakness and you put snacks where they are easily accessible instead of
it,
leaving the snacks in the kitchen, instead of putting them right there on the nightstand, so as you're flipping through watching TV or scrolling through social media, you can pick up all of the candy you want, right? All
and
of the
you're not noticing it because you're kind of busy with what you do, but you just want to have something there, right?
Yeah, distraction does not help with discipline, right? Distraction does not help
No,
with discipline.
not really.
So, okay, I define discipline. So tell me, to you, what is discipline?
Discipline for me is a set of rules, maybe standard or
Mm-hmm.
beliefs that will guide me or help me into what it looks like. If it's my day, or if it's my life, or if it's whatever goal I would like.
Keep talking because I can't hear you. Okay, there you go.
So that's discipline for me. It's what I believe in, or
Mhm.
something that I already ingrained in me,
Okay.
and put it in a, probably make it in my schedule and follow through with that, like, little steps, doable steps, because sometimes it is so overwhelming
Mm-hmm.
quickly if I'm not used to it, right? So it has to be in a little steps, doable, that I'd be happy, and then I shake myself to celebrate that I get I get through that, right? Sometimes you gotta sometimes slip down or miss one step, but it's still a win if you got through it, because it's me. I'm the one who make it, right? So I'm the one who
So,
do it.
where do you think is the toughest place for people to apply discipline to their lives?
For me, because I go with my schedule, I think that's the very, very safe, very common,
Okay.
that is doable and easy to follow through with a schedule. Yeah,
Okay.
like in the morning, what you do. Because for me, I believe what you do in the morning
Mm-hmm.
set your day.
So is that the hardest place to apply discipline in your life?
Yes, because
Oh.
it is sometimes difficult to wake up, you know, and you love you love the snooze button, right? It is
Oh,
it
okay.
is
Okay.
it is
Okay.
a very basic, but it is the hardest to implement because morning is where we all been challenged to hit the snooze button and have a little bit more of 5 minutes, and 5 minutes become 10 minutes. All of
Mhm.
a sudden, it's
Mhm.
already late. It's late, and then you kind of just hurry up, and So, not to have that is to have the discipline to wake up at certain specific time. Maybe it's 6 o'clock.
Mhm.
So to just do a little bit more exercise before jumping to the shower, and
Mm.
prepare yourself for the day. So that's what I believe.
Well, every area of my life, it's hard for me to apply
So
discipline.
you do?
Yes,
Okay.
every area because I I don't have right. I don't like adhering to a schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I like being free flowing. All right,
Yeah, yeah,
and I want to do what's top of mind at the time that it's top of mind versus what needs to be done or what should be done.
yeah. That's true. That's true. I feel you, because it's really true. Especially if it's new, if it's like you just implement it, like you kind of just make it. It is new.
So now, tell me again, with parents out there, right? Give me the steps on how you help your teenagers create character by applying discipline in their lives, right? So was it a point system? Is it a celebration system? How does that work?
For me, I I go with the celebration system.
That's what.
Point
Okay.
system sometimes works with those like school going kids because they are
Mm-hmm.
more uh, excited to earn points. Like, okay, I got 5 points and I got $5 from it, right? But teenagers, they are more into like, are we going to watch a movie? Or are we going to buy some clothes? Shopping. Um, you know, uh, can I go with them and have new gadgets, something like that. So I think with teenagers, it's more into celebration and not so much pressure because they tend to really have their own mind already. So if I instill already at the young age that they are do certain things, and I add a little bit, and that's not difficult already to achieve for them to realize. Even study habits, personal hygiene,
Mm-hmm.
keeping their room nice and tidy, helping with the kitchen to do cooking. Those are uh, a big help for a mommy like me because we are all working. They're also working. I work and they also work.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Anita, they just joined me not long ago, last year, to be in this country.
Really?
Hmm. And they were with my mom for a long time because I've been working as an overseas Filipino worker
Mm-hmm.
since was 23 years old. And when I get children, I don't have choice but also to leave and work outside so that I could provide more for their uh, basic needs to live and to go to school.
Okay.
So that's what happened. So that's why I came to Canada because
Mm-hmm.
this country offers give us a privilege to bring our family here to join us only in Canada. But other countries, it is very difficult to do that.
So how has the adjustment been for them?
Big, big adjustment. Imagine, Anita, being taken care of a grandma and a granddad and me as their distant mom, because I just they just see me through Messenger and through Zoom, so there's no physical interaction there, right? It's
Right,
like
right.
this, right? So it is a big adjustment. There are a lot of resistance in the beginning.
Really?
And the way of living is different from where we are in Philippines and here. It's really a big adjustment.
So what has been the biggest challenge for them? Do you think it was home life or school life?
As of now, they haven't been they haven't been integrated to the school here because we have to do a lot of necessary paper requirements first, and so I think we will do it in the summer. I think the weather number
Ah.
one, because it's really cold. Philippines is all summer and more rain, and here
Very
is,
mild, very
yeah, very
mild.
mild, and here it's freezing cold. And also they thought I could be with them all the time, but of course we all have to work. We have bills to pay, right?
Right, right.
So so now they're also working. They know how it was to provide and earn the money. So they're more wiser now to spend than me. Imagine that. They get to know how to spend their money.
Wow, I think that is so interesting.
Yeah.
What brought that decision on? Did you feel that it was just time or
I think I feel their urgency to join me because they miss me. They want to be with me also because probably they want more freedom because my mom and dad is very strict as well. Coming from that side, as
Mhm.
you know, they got the iron hand, right?
Right, right.
So it's like freedom, probably from discipline, but of course they cannot free from that. It was there ready because my dad and mom make sure they have that, and then have just to continue here plus more.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's big. Were you nervous at all?
Not really, because I have a constant communication, and thank you for the technology because they help me more to connect in a way that we could communicate daily. The only missing is the intimacy of a physical, you got to touch them or maybe look at their faces into heart to heart basis, right? So children love that. So that's why when they come, they kind of my youngest is kind of distant with me because he's a boy and my daughter is a girl. It's easier with a girl to get close than to the boy. 'Cause the boy has, I don't know, kind of like no, no.
Yeah, he's a little guard. It takes him a little longer to warm up.
I know. I'm patient,
Wow.
no. It's difficult.
Wow. I think I would have been so nervous that now 24/7 I am responsible for these little people.
Yeah, because I left when they were just 7 years old. Imagine that. I used to teach in the barangay, community, daycare,
Hmm.
and they were also my pupils. They are also my students, my kids. So I experienced difficulty also in teaching because my kids is the one that initiate in it's not yet recess time. They are the one eating in my table. So all the kids wants to take all their food and eat. Because my kid
Or
sitting in
Eve.
my
Hmm. the teachers' kids were the worst ones in the class, keeping the
So
class popping and exciting.
that's true. That's true. So that's a big challenge for me, but it was a good time. It was a good time because I can get to teach them and at the same time see them. Because if I have been in the school and they are at home, so I couldn't see, right? I would not be able to supervise. Yeah. So
Wow, they just recently joined you. I would have never guessed that.
yes,
That is that is
Anita.
that is
It
amazing.
is. It is. And it was an 8 years of not being able to go home because when I processed my paper to go to Canada, I don't have the luxury of time to go home and visit them. I was uh, maybe a little bit fearful that there are a lot of papers that I need to produce, and then I'm coming back and then go and produce again to come here. So I want to save that time and make it more quicker to come here rather than going home and then I have to adjust for a lot of papers because these are all paper-based applications.
Like everything in life.
Like everything in life, that's true. So the process is really long.
Taxes, health care,
That's true. That's true.
everything has a lot of paperwork attached to it.
That's true. So I'm just happy that they be able to come and join me already. For initially, my fear is the 8 years will be a big, gap. But actually, if you have a kid, I think the heart speaks more, and not the years of, absence. So
Yeah. Do you have any planned ideas or activities for how to make up, I can't say make up time, but attempt to close the gap
I
to
still,
try and form that intimate relationship?
I think more communication, more heart to heart, more being with them, like join their activity and cook food for them because that's that's the easiest way to go.
Quickest way to the heart is through the stomach, huh? I hear you. I hear you. Especially when
Yeah,
it's homemade.
it is. Yeah, it is. So they always say, "Mom, are you coming home?" Because there's no food in the fridge, and we love you to have a nice chicken stew or something.
Yeah,
What kind of request?
there's no cooked food in the fridge. I know that story. There's no,
I
there's no
I
cooked food in the
the
fridge.
fridge, yes,
Everything in the fridge has to be prepped, prepared, and cooked.
truly, yeah. Because I'm still a living caregiver until now, so that's who I am. That's what I do in life. I started when I was just 22,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why the reason why I decided to really look closer into the life of caregiver because we tend to give more and then we kind of sacrifice what we really dream and like to achieve because of the people we really care. And it's not just the employment, it's the family and other other areas, other people attached to us. So
But you enjoy it though.
I do. If you want to raise a baby and then you see them now with their own baby, it's really that I have a part in her life that she's now, right? It was amazing. And sometimes I get to be invited in their wedding or special,
Oh,
yeah, graduation because the first family I served, there are three girls and now they're already moms.
really?
Yeah.
It's been that long, huh?
That's 30 years, yes. Because I started when I was 22, and now I'm 54.
So throughout all of that time, as a caregiver, how did you care for yourself? Because I hear so often that caregivers don't take care of themselves and they're often, run down, burnt out. They have a lot of health
Overwhelmed.
issues.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
fog.
but truly that is not your case. Because you are young and vibrant over there.
Thank you. Anita, that was so lovely. Thank you.
You are very young and vibrant over
Yeah,
there.
thank you. For me, because the host family where I live in, that means I live where the family I serve, right?
Mhm.
I inhabit what is their um, food. Most Chinese, they have this stew and all ginseng, black chicken, they kind of, cook it in a day. I think that helps for me to be what my body is now because it preserve your youth. It gets you more energy and, um, it also with the knowledge that I have to be healthy because I'm the breadwinner. I have to take care of myself. And if there's some pain in my body, I have to go to see the doctor and know what is that because I want to live longer as well because my kids just starting life, right? So what's I educate myself into how to preserve my energy, the youthfulness, and the vibrancy, and be more positive. And I think that helps me along the way.
Yes. I wish you could put it in a bottle and sell it to me.
It's
So so I can try and maintain some youthfulness over here.
happiness is laugh, laughter, having joy in the heart. I think in any circumstances,
Okay.
even if
Okay.
it's so challenging, because sometimes we forget to have fun in the midst of our storm.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Life is very daily, and you can get stuck with your head down trying to
Mm-hmm.
get through the dailiness of life that you never look up to enjoy it. Smell of roses, as they say.
Mm-hmm. Truly, truly. I mean,
Wow, you just never know.
Anita, I am loving you. I mean,
Ah,
your laugh is really a joy to my heart.
thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity to connect, and I
Oh,
am
anytime.
so,
Anytime.
appreciative. Yeah, I'm so thankful with your generosity, your time
In
as well.
anytime.
I'm
Anytime.
not.
And look at I mean look at the nuggets that I'm getting and look at everything that I've learned about you in this one live that I didn't
That's
know.
true. That's true. Yeah, and
Amazing.
I'm loving your stage.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And
Everybody's asking, Nita, when you going back into the studio? When you going back into the studio? And I'm like, how about we wait for COVID to get through?
all
Right?
right.
Like a lot of people, they think, whatever, COVID has passed and they just want to ignore,
Mm-hmm.
put everything on ignore and go full speed ahead with blinders on. And I'm a bit more of a cautious person. So,
Yeah,
right? Because it's not like it used to be, right? It's not a whole
I
lot of people out
understand.
there that will just drop everything and take care of you. So
Understand. Understand.
I got to do the best to
Uh,
keep me
you
upright.
you be alone in the hospital if that's gonna happen, so it's not really fun to just
Mm-hmm.
yeah
Mm-hmm.
sacrifice that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
I agree with that. Agree.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Lilibeth. Oh my
Thank you,
goodness.
Anita.
You are such an amazing woman. You've done so much, and now you've changed a chapter in your life, and you're off to doing so much in the new
Mhm.
chapters.
Yeah, I'm ready to serve. Not just caregivers, but people that will come into my life and maybe need my what can I get? What can I give and serve? So I am ready.
I see. I see. Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
Wow. All
yeah.
right. Well, thank you very much for this live this evening.
Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Anita.
Enjoy your evening.
Thank you. I and you too. Take care.